Okay. All right, so let me share my screen. Do that. Boom. Okay, so last time, which was 2 weeks ago, obviously, because we didn't make it here. We didn't have a thing last time. So, 2 weeks ago, you found out who the Mad Mage was. His name is Mordekainen. He is a very well-known magician or magic user throughout Faerun. Wrote a couple books on monster behavior, all kinds of stuff. Very well-known wizard. And so he's decided to help you take on Strahd and complete his mission, which was to free the people of Barovia. But he had came to a bad end in his first attempt, so he's going to join you and make a second attempt on Strahd. But first, he needs he needed to find his staff and his spell book, and so you guys decided to return back to the falls, Sir Falls, where he had his fight with Strahd. And as you approached the bridge over the river next to the falls, you saw a man that was there who said that he was looking for his son, and his son is missing. And so he was trying to find him, and you kind of welcomed him into your group to take a look. And so you come over and started looking at the waterfall and found that there was a cave up there that was behind the waterfall. And when you made your way in, there were seemed to be some bodies on the ground around here, and they all started to come to life, and they were what we call boneless, kind of like the meat part of the body without any bones in it, so they were all squishy and moved around in a weird way. But as you killed them all and finished them off, you noticed that the man behind you was kind of like just standing there, very much kind of like a small grin on his face, which he quickly changed to a look of concern as you looked back upon him. And I forget who cast it, but one of you cast like Dispel Magic on him.
Yeah, it was me.
Yep. Bearlac, you cast Dispel Magic, and when it did, it got rid of his illusion that he had created, and a giant or an Onai, ogre mage, if you will, is left back behind there under the illusion with Mordekainen's staff in his hand. And yeah, that's where we left you last time, in the middle of this predicament with this giant Oni standing behind you, its devilish grin on its face.
I should have backed away before dispelling magic.
So, you figured it out, did you?
Yeah, so now we'll take you down and take our staff back.
So you say, but this staff gives me power, and I'll use your corpses to replace the boneless you just killed.
Over our dead bodies.
That's the idea. And then he is going to start his casting spells. So we're going to start an encounter. Just 1 second. Let me do the... Okay, so roll your initiatives.
Ooh, yes. Oh, we're getting some good rolls tonight.
You guys both rolled 0? Wow. Not great.
Yep.
Not great.
Wait, both? How have we... Oh my god.
Very carefully.
Do you guys have a -1? Yeah, you do have a -1 to initiative. So you both rolled 1s. Oh, man. Okay. All right.
Lucky.
So you were taken aback by this particular Oni. Just kind of like you're speechless for a moment here. All right. So Pigwin is going to be the first to respond. Pigwin is going to make her way back a little bit as she takes a shot with her bow. So she's going to step back and fire the bow twice. So the first one's 21 to hit. The second is a 26. And I think both of those will hit. Yep, both of those will hit. So she's going to do some damage. So both pierce for only 16 damage, but still better than nothing. Okay, so 16. And she's going to keep backing up here her 30 feet while she's letting loose those arrows. Okay. Stumbleduck does quite the opposite. He rages up, runs at this thing. No bloody ogre mage is going to stand in my way. And he is going to do his raging and some attacks with his battle axes. So the first 24 to hit, that's going to hit. Second is 23, and then a bonus sidearm here. For 15, that's going to miss. So we'll do the 7 damage on the first, or 9 damage, and another 5 damage. That was a bad roll. So another 14. Okay. Meanwhile, Mordekainen is moving off to the left here to kind of get a nice, clean shot at this guy, while he flips through his what spells he has left in his mind here. He's going to use a magic missile at 6th level. So he'll fire that off. So that is 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 d4s plus 8. So 19 plus 8, 27. So he pelts him with 8 magic missiles. Okay. Where did he go? 27 damage. Alright. So this creature that's here in front of you is going to... He slams the staff on the ground and charges it from inside the cone, inside the staff, and a cone of cold just blasts out this whole area.
Time to take some damage.
So everyone must do a Dex saving throw.
Oh my god, -1. Oh, there's no way that's going to pass.
Okay.
No way.
Stumbleduck got a 20. Penguin got a 26. Alright. And the spell save was a 15. So our squishy druid is going to take some damage, apparently.
I don't want to know how much.
Well, it's 8d8, so...
I know it's a lot. I do know that.
36 total damage if you didn't save. And 18 to everybody else. Which I think Stumbleduck may be on resistance. Is he up to resistance yet? No, he's not. Okay.
I'm gonna get butt plundered.
So 18.
I'm dead.
You're
What?
down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, you took some damage from the boneless last time.
Yeah, I only had 34 HP left.
Okay, so you go crashing to the floor. Okay.
All right, we got some work to do, boys. Got some work to do.
I'm just gonna take a quick nap. Just excuse me.
Okay, and yeah, so he does that, slamming down that cone of cold. Bearlac, you're up next.
Okay, all right. Really nice to have my 4th level. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cast Fairy Fire on him. I don't have any 1st level spell slots. You gotta be kidding me. All right. Game is hard, apparently. Just
I need
looking. I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna heal you. I'm just looking what height I need for Call Lightning.
I need some like feats that allow you to re-roll dice like Lucky or something, because this is ridiculous.
A prison ship still 10 feet tall. Oh, okay. I mean, how high is this cavern?
About 20 feet up. He's just kind of barely underneath the. His head is just barely where he can stand up, and it's not scraping the ceiling. So.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Call Lightning right behind him.
Okay.
He needs to. He needs to make a dexterity. Where is it here? Dexterity 15 save.
Dex 15 save. Okay.
Yep.
He did not make that.
Excellent. Okay. Big money. Garbage. Way under statistical average. Okay. Yeah, is what it is. Okay, and my bonus action, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast. Where is it here? Well, 3 healing word on Jack
Thanks.
for 10 damage healed. That I'm sure he'll eat next turn because it's only 10 HP.
Great.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that gets him
And
back to his feet for right before his turn. So. Yeah.
I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity if I move, right?
No, he's actually currently engaged with Stumbleduck, and you're just outside of his reach.
God bless. I'm gonna run 30 feet south, like kind of ideally not sticking in a cone or just somewhere where I'm not clumped, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be that.
Okay. All right. Zach. So
Yay.
you climb back to your feet for half your movement, but that's still within reach to get to him.
I guess I will use. No, I don't use that one because I need to touch him. I guess I'll use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, that typically has a reaction. That's a reactionary spell. So, like, if somebody hits you physically, that you use Hellish Rebuke. But I may be reading it wrong. I have to pull it back.
No, it's one reaction.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know if they have to physically hit you or not on that. Sometimes I think it says they have to physically hit you, but I'm not sure.
I'm almost dead anyway. I'll just go up and touch him and use Inflict Wounds.
Okay. All right. So you march towards him with your hand alight with necrotic energy. Okay.
10.
And what did you roll?
Yep. That's 7. So 10, yeah.
10.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's gonna miss. He kind of just sidesteps your attempt, and your magic dissipates. Okay.
All right, you know what? I'm done using these digital dice. I'm grabbing my real ones.
All right. Just be honest with what you roll. I don't mind. All right.
I will definitely.
Okay.
If I say 4 20s in a row, it's definitely true.
All right. Penguin is going to let loose a couple more shots with her thing here. It's 21 to hit, and another, a nat 1. That's not good. So the second one is going a little haywire here. Okay, so she just really misses with the second one. But she's going to continue backing away her 30 feet as far as she can, within still be in range. So she gets to do 1 attack damage, so 7 damage. Alright, so Stumbleduck is going to attempt to wrestle the kind of throws down, puts his axes away, and he's grabbing the staff and is going to try to wrestle it free from this Onai's hand. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if that's going to work because.
Not the greatest roll, eh?
Yeah, he didn't roll the greatest on that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, he pulls it free and is unable to get it out of his hands. But he didn't get a mighty attempt on that. Okay, so Mordekainen is going to step back a little further too, try to spread himself out as he does another. What's he going to do? He's going to do. What are you going to do, Mordekainen? Oh, I know what he's going to do. He is going to do a Misty Step. He's actually going to move up a little bit and do a Misty Step right behind him and do a point-blank range lightning bolt into him. So... do a dex save. Didn't want to do the lightning bolt from back there because it would have hit you guys too. So
yeah, appreciated. Me and my 13 HP definitely appreciate that.
Well, he made the save, but that's okay. He's still going to take us some damage. He's got 8d6 divided by 2. High rolls, come on, high rolls.
Yeah, one can hope. One can hope.
All right, so he took 10 damage.
Okay. Take it. Take it.
Yep. So he is going to. So Luganus, or this Onai, is going to. You see him turn into a gaseous form, and he starts to float this way. So he's in a kind of a gaseous form. He's over here. Okay. Let's see. Flying speed of 10 feet. Okay, so he can only moves right here. So he's just kind of floating in that direction. Yeah, and so as soon as he gets on the other side, he's going to come back and turn himself back into himself, but just kind of engaging you guys from the back. All right, but he's not going to do any more attacks because that was all he could do. So he's just kind of like repositioning himself.
Thank goodness.
Barrelak, you're up.
I will do. Actually, I can't remember if I burnt this. Okay, so I will do the call lightning. So another 3d10 dex 15.
Okay.
And on a fail, he takes 18. On a success, he takes 9.
Okay, he's gonna only take 9. Okay.
Boo. And then I will cast a second level healing word on Jack again.
Okay.
For 10 HP.
Another 10? Okay.
Yep. And that's my turn.
All right. Zach, you're up. Zach is up.
Okay, I got 10 HP. Heal. Okay. Let me see here. What spells can I do? I think I only have one left.
Swing at him.
I want to see what I have that does the most damage. Actually, where is my? See how much that does.
You should cast Sword Swing.
Yeah.
Don't you have multi attack too?
I don't know. I forget. Okay, I have great sword, so I will use that. That's a +6 to the 20. That is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hit.
15 is going to miss.
Uh,
Alright, I'm gonna do it again then.
All right.
Okay, that is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hit.
17 will hit, yes.
Fantastic.
All right, so after the first one kind of gets blocked, come in with the second swing. All right. For 14 damage. Okay.
I guess that's it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Pigwin is up. Pigwin's going to continue to loose arrows at him. So that is a 17 to hit and a 27 to hit. So both of those are going to do. So a 7 and a 5, so 13 or 12 more damage. Okay. And Stumbleduck is up, so he's like, keep the bloody stick then, and he just goes after him with his axes again. Okay. So the first swing of his axe misses. Second swing misses as well, so he uses his third bonus action and misses. Every single one missed. Good gosh.
Ooh, earn.
Alright, so Mordekainen is back up. Mordekainen is mentally going through his spells real quick to try to think of something. He is going to do... He's going to attempt a banishment on him. Try to give you guys some breathing room. So he's going to use banishment charisma save. Okay, so I think that got it. Alright, so I need to reread that spell just to make sure I understand everything here. Okay, so the Oni just disappears, like you see it get sucked into itself, kind of like Harry Potter jumping through the space, doing their little teleportation thing, and then he's gone for a second. You see Mordekainen kind of like, we don't have time. He's gonna be back soon. We've got to make preparations for him. Got about a minute.
We could all just ready attacks. So, like, the second he shows up, we just blam. Like, we basically get an extra round, essentially, would we not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know exactly I like that
where
option.
He's coming at.
Yeah, I like that option.
Yeah, so you could prepare kind of everybody gets a ready action to attack, and so, yeah. Is that what you want?
I will...
What are you readying?
I'm going to ready the Call Lightning. So I'm going to position the, make sure the cloud's positioned, wherever he's going to pop up. And second he shows up, I'm going to call that lightning down on him.
Okay, Mordekainen is going to ready a lightning bolt, and Stumbleduck's readying his axes. Pigwin is readying 2 arrows. Are you readying anything, Jack?
Yes, run away.
You kind of turn to the right with your foot ready to run like a base runner.
Oh, fuck this, I'm out. I used all my spells, so I guess I ready my axe, I guess.
Okay. Alright, so you guys all stand there holding these spells like ready and everything as you wait patiently for that 60 seconds to count down, and before long you see the Oni pop back into existence. He's also kind of readying an attack. But I'm going to let you guys do yours first.
I never realized how broken banishment is to just literally sit there and a round of readying attacks. Good.
Yep. So I'm going to let you guys go first. So who wants to hit it?
Why don't we just go through the top of the list?
Yeah. So we'll just do Pigwin first then. Okay. Pigwin lets loose 2 arrows. Or 1 arrow, I'm sorry, I should say. So that is going to 7 damage to him. Okay. All right. Okay. Who's next? Stumbleduck. Stumbleduck is going to do his attacks. That is 16 and 18, so he gets 1 off. That is 8 damage. Okay. And then, let's see. Mordenkainen lets loose with the lightning bolt. Okay. So he's going to do a dex saving throw. Come on, low number. Nope, he's got it. Dang it. Okay, so he dodges part of the lightning bolt. It's still going to take 16 damage. Not bad, not bad.
That's good.
Okay. All right, and Barrelak.
Yep. So Dex 15. Oh my good lord. 8 damage on a fail, 4 on a 4 on a success, 8 on a.
He's gonna take 4.
Oh, big money, big money.
All right.
Okay.
Zach, you're the last hope to try to finish him off here. What damage can you do?
Oh boy, let's find out. That is a 16. Does that work?
16? No, that's gonna miss. Okay.
No, I don't like this AC. It's too high.
So he lets loose, sleep, all of you. So, starting with Zach and Stumbleduck, since you're the closest, I've got to roll 5d8. 5d8.
I don't think I have 5d8.
No, I roll 5d8. And then I start subtracting your life totals from that. How much do you have, Zach? You have 20. You have 20, and that's exactly what I rolled. So you fall asleep.
Perfect.
You
Wouldn't have
pass
any other
out.
Wait, am I dead or unconscious?
You're just unconscious. You pass out from the sleep spell. Was hoping to get more. He was hoping to get more than that, but he only got the 1. All right. So then it is Barrelak's turn.
Oh.
Do I have 0 HP?
No, you're at 20 still. You're just asleep.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, you're unconscious. Until the sleep ends, which is a minute, or you take damage, or someone else uses a shake or slap to wake you up.
So violent.
You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe this will bite me in the butt. He comes after me in the turn order, right? Jack?
Yes.
I'm going to position the lightning bolt such that it hits the Oni and Jack. And, he doesn't have disadvantage to Dex saving throws, right?
If he's asleep, yes. I believe so.
Groupie.
I think if you're asleep, I think it's an automatic hit. Or let's see. What's unconscious? Unconscious. Creature drops or is holding. Creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls.
Part of me wants to do it because guaranteed I'm going to roll like super high for the call lightning damage, but I'm not going to do it. I'd risk just murdering him. Yeah, so I'll just call lightning on me.
Okay.
No, go ahead and murder me. I don't mind it.
We're a team here. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Okay, so a dex on hit. All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
he missed that. He failed that one.
Thank God. 13 damage. That's the
Yeah, he is looking pretty rough right now.
excellent. That's the entirety of my turn.
All right, Zach, you're asleep, unfortunately, and we didn't wake you up, so you're gonna have to be skipped. Sorry about that.
Wait, can I fall asleep as a vampire?
Wait. Maybe not.
That's
actually,
a good question.
maybe not. Depends on
It's all about that.
what does it say your immunities are? It should say in your defenses.
Yeah. Unless being asleep and being knocked out is different. That's nature. That's not it.
No, you're not
Legacy.
required to sleep, but you can sleep. That's what it was. You're not required to sleep, but you can sleep. So he put you to sleep.
Oh, I can sleep. Okay.
Yeah, but you're just not required.
Fantastic.
Okay, so Pigwin is shooting her longbow twice. One hits, so she's gonna do a total of 8 damage. So 8 more damage. And Stumbleduck's just gonna go in, swinging, axes swinging, trying to take him down. Come on. There's one hit. There's a miss. And there's a miss. So got one hit in for 8 more damage. But that was a lucky strike. That was enough to kind of just does a jump. It slams that axe into his head.
Nice.
He falls down dead.
Nice.
All of you take a collective sigh of relief as the staff clatters to the ground and Mordekainen quickly runs and acquires it.
Hallelujah. Good job, everybody.
The staff
Kona
should
Cold
not
was
have been in
painful.
the wrong hands. Thank you for that help on that. Oni are particular. They do like to find magical items. I wonder if my spell book's around here somewhere.
We ought to search for it.
Oh, we should wake him up. He comes over and starts poking you with his staff. Wake up, you.
Oh, 5 more minutes, Mom. I don't want to go to school.
It's not time for school. It's time for adventuring. You're sleeping on the job.
I hate this job. I hate this place.
I would highly recommend we take a short rest here.
I could take a short rest, said Stumbleduck. Took it a bit out of me.
I take a long rest.
Yes, indeed. Let's take a short rest. Yes. All right.
How do I do this again? Like, click.
So click on short rest.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it now. 2.
Roll your dice.
No, I did fuck up. Okay.
So that's 17. Good. Okay.
Oops. Nope. I don't want to do that. 17.
Does that work? No, it didn't work for me. That's weird. Conditions, short rest.
There we go.
Ooh, Stumbleduck
Why
got a
not get health
good
back?
short rest.
Why isn't that giving me no health back? That's weird. I'm using the dice, it's not giving me any health.
Roll it manually and do it. Just don't forget to add in your Constitution modifier.
Oh my god! I did that whole thing backwards.
Constitution.
That's really
Oh, here it is.
silly.
So that's.
So I didn't realize that fight, but for some reason the spell slots on D&D Beyond, I thought a red box meant you had the spell available. It's actually the white box means you have the spell available. So I had so many more spells I could cast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you put a red dot whenever you're using it. Yeah.
Yeah. Egg on my face. Would have been a little bit easier with like a firewall or like any number of other things.
So while you're resting, you see Mordekainen kind of grab the uh, the One's. He's got like this studded leather vest on, and he kind of pulls it off. And as he does, you see the leather vest shrink back down to a medium-sized, regular-sized studded leather vest. I do believe this one's magic. If you want to keep it.
Ooh, sure. Are you able to identify it for us?
Sure. Let me take a look at it. And he starts studying it for a while you're resting. Yes. I believe it's been magically enchanted to be a bit stronger on protection. You're looking at a +1 studded leather armor here.
Well,
Don't know if you can use it, but
I could definitely use it, but I'm open to if anybody else in the group needs it. I don't know what Pigwin's wearing.
Pigwin is just wearing a leather armor. Yeah. So
Okay. I'm assuming she's got.
She's got a 15 armor class though, but if you can wear it and get a better armor class, you probably should take it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have an AC of 10.
Is it going to restrict your magic though by doing it, or are you proficient in light armor?
I'm already wearing leather.
Okay.
Armor, yeah, light armor, medium armor, shield. So.
Okay.
And I will add. This is leather armor +1.
Studded leather armor.
Nice. Okay. How do I? Russian common magical. How in the world do I find just?
Usually put +1 or something for the start of that.
Okay. Imaginatory +1. Studded. Nothing found. Studded leather. Oh, load more. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
There's the load more button.
Yeah.
Okay, added to equipment. Put it on. Take off the other one. Oh my god, I have an AC of 12. Hallelujah.
From what, 11 or 10?
From 10. Because I had just regular leather. I didn't have studded leather.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Little less squishy.
Marginally so.
Alright. I do believe it's time we check out the rest of this cave.
Indeed.
I will let you lead the way, good adventurers.
Alright. Shall we go left or right?
How about back the way we came?
We still need a spell book.
We can buy a new one.
Yeah, but then he doesn't have any of his spells.
I have decades of spell research in there. I cannot just buy a new one.
It's like if you lost your iPhone, you can't just get your contact list back.
Don't think I know what an iPhone is, but sure.
He used divination to look into the future.
My God, that's advanced.
Which way do you want to go, left or right?
What do you think, Jack? You make the call.
We can roll a d20 for it. One between 1 to 10 left, 10 or 11 to 20 is right. And I got it's dark in my room, a 9. So let's go left.
Left it is.
Okay.
Let's leave it up to chance. That always works out well, doesn't
So
it?
you start making your way down this side, and you start to hear the sound of someone groaning.
Uh-oh.
Right, let's go right. I changed my mind. Let's go back.
He's like turned around, like, let me buy. Let's go right.
I'm pushing him. Keep going. Keep going.
Right is right after all. Oh, no. I have enough of this place.
So, you enter a room that looks like it might be some sort of like kind of a torture room, and you can see somebody kind of tied up to the kind of like tied up to the rack, and they're squirming, trying to get free. But they definitely look like they've been there for a little bit, so they are not squirming as much as they probably should be. But they are moaning kind of loudly.
Let's go. Like it's a humanoid, or
Yeah, it's a human. It's actually a woman.
oh, okay. Um, I'll free her from the restraints of the thing.
I shall help. And then she turns into a monster and eats us.
So, this woman is in her, a middle-aged woman. Um, you see that she is kind of like wearing the dress of the regular Barovians, and she help her to her feet. She's very much kind of like definitely been there for a while, and I'm so glad you came. He said he was going to skin me. I'm not sure what that means, but
Mm.
he did that to some others that were here as well. I don't know what he's doing with the skins, but enchanting them or something. Said something about boneless or something.
Just be glad we got to you before he did.
I am very glad that you got here. My name is Mary. Some call me Mad Mary, unfortunately.
Why would they call you that?
Oh, my daughter, my sweet Gertrude. She left for the castle, and this idea that Strahd is some sort of prince that she must go and give herself to, and I have just been going mad with, or as people would say, going mad with grief. I've just been beside myself. But I
I see.
attempted to go to the castle, and that's when I was abducted by that thing. Can't
I
even
see.
tell you what it was. Some old man had said that he was missing his son, and I stopped to try to talk to him and help him. And the next thing I know, that big horrid monster was carrying me here.
What village do you hail from?
The village of Barovia.
See. And sorry, you said your daughter's name was.
Gertrude. Gertrude, my
Ah,
beloved Gertrude. So
I see.
innocent.
When did she head off to Castle Ravenloft?
Oh, it's been weeks now, but I have hope that she's still alive.
Fair enough. Are there any remarkable characteristics that we might identify her if we find her?
Oh,
Tattoos, jewelry.
she's got the most warm smile you'll ever see. She's got just an innocence about her. She's a bit daft when it comes to things about danger, but she's such a lovely girl. I just hope nothing bad has befallen her. I at least
I'm
need to
just
find her corpse and take it back for burial, if she has.
so I'm scribbling on a piece of paper, and all I'm writing is incredibly generic description of daughter, completely useless. I don't. I'm not saying it. I'm just writing it. So yeah, I'll politely, can you give us anything else to go on? Hair color, height, what was she wearing?
Yes,
Blah, blah.
yes. 1 second here. I've got to pull up Gertrude. I forget what she looks like a little bit here. Where's the castle? There it is. Where are you, Gertrude? Yes, she has auburn hair, and she has a very. Her eyes are a grayish, crystal blue, I suppose you could call them, or grayish blue eyes, and she has. I last saw her, and she had her likes to wear her hair up in kind of a bit of a knot up on top of her head.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Well, surprisingly enough, we are heading to Castle Ravenloft, so we can certainly keep an eye out for her and do what we can to return her, or God
Would
forbid,
you?
her corpse.
She kind of like grabs you desperately. Would you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please
Absolutely.
return my good Gertrude to me.
Do you think?
Tell her mother forgives her and that wants her back.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you think you'll be able to find your way back to your village from here?
Uh, yes, if I know where here is.
Uh, okay, I'll just direct her outside of the cave. I imagine that's what she's talking about, right?
Yep. Okay, so
Yeah.
she
Okay.
goes. You take her out to the where she can get out the cave. Oh, we're behind the falls. I never knew there was something here. Well, yes, I can make my way back. No problem.
Excellent. Safe travels, and we will come looking for you if we have news of your daughter.
The same to you. And then you see her descend down into the thing and make her way over back to the bank and continue on the road.
I'm going to shout out to her. I'm going to shout out to her, but I don't have a daughter. Because she said same to you. Bad joke.
Works.
Great. Yeah.
All right. So you return back to the rest of them. Okay. You want to go right or?
Does there appear to be anything of utility in this room, or it's just like a bunch of crap?
Just a bunch of stuff that looks like it's been used for torturing. It's like blood encrusted and just nothing here looks useful.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm okay to move on then. So you have any thoughts there, Jack? Is your mic working?
Oh, good.
Jack?
Oh, did you not hear me? I said I'm perfectly yeah. Let's move on and explore more in here.
Sweet.
Okay. So you make your way over to the next room, which looks like a kind of a lair, or kind of like a resting area for this beast that was here. You can see little bones that he's been chewing on over here in the corner. You can see, just kind of like a corner where there's droppings, and just this looks like he's been living in this cave. But you do see that there is a crack in the back wall over here. About a 1 foot wide crack in the western wall.
Awfully small crack.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. What can I do to help with this? Tangle my thunderwave. Yeah, I wish. Well.
Yeah, through the crack you can see that there appears to be some treasure and stuff back there. Like he has, you can probably suggest or get the idea that the Oni would use his gaseous form to go back there and deposit treasure, or get back to access his treasure back there.
Trying to think what I could do. I don't have really anything to help with this. I don't know if maybe Mordenkainen does.
Mordenkainen, yeah. He doesn't
I guess
have
he
his
could
full
Misty Step.
spell list, but he's got a few spells here he's looking at.
Maybe he could Misty Step in and
I was going to
toss the
say,
stuff
yeah,
out.
I think he can Misty Step in.
Yeah, the question is, can he Misty Step out?
Yeah, he's got 2 more that he can do, so yeah.
Well, there we go.
He's going to Misty Step in, so you see him disappear and reappear inside that area. He just had to kind of look inside there so he can get a place to land. Oh, yes, quite full of stuff this place is. Let me take a look at what we've got here.
Excellent. Take your time rummaging. Get the good stuff.
Let me pass out this chest. And so he passes a chest out through the hole. In the chest, it contains 200 copper pieces, 100 silver pieces. I'm just gonna post this into chat.
Okay.
And actually, I'll just he's just gonna pass out all the stuff, and then he's gonna Misty Step back out. And he's gonna look through the stuff to just kind of to see what's magical and what's not. So you guys spend a little bit of time kind of just looking over this stuff. So I'm gonna post this in the chat. So his spell book was in there, so he's happy to see his spell book. But the rest of this is posted in the chat. What was in there? So you can put that. I'm gonna put it in your treasure trove. Treasure spot.
Okay. What do you want to do, Jack? Do you want me just to add the gold on my character sheet? And because like I don't care. Like I'm not gonna bogart it if we go to. What's that, sorry?
Yeah, sure. But what is it again?
This is the treasure that was behind the little hole in the wall.
Oh, yeah, you can add your character sheet. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you need to buy anything, there's no issue. Give me 1 second to add all this here. 200 silver, 1,000, 200. What is going on here? I am the wrong buttons. Okay, platinum 20, gold 1,200, silver 1,000. Add. Boom. Okay. Man, that's a lot of money in there. In this campaign, are there generally areas where you can actually buy reasonable gear?
In Curse of Strahd itself, there doesn't have any really vendors that sell a whole lot of magical items, but beyond that, there is. So.
Gotcha. 100 gold.
There's mostly magical items to be found in Curse of Strahd.
Gotcha. Image spellbook. Step up plus plane generator. Choose. Oh, why didn't I just look at gold totals? My God, that would have made this so much easier.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's it at the bottom.
It's all good. Okay, I'll throw the gems in there. Do you have any like consternation of just converting the gems straight to gold, or
No,
just put
fine.
them in as gems? Okay. You're gonna like 80% of the gold value, or what do you want?
Yeah, I mean, 80% is probably what you could get from a vendor. So.
Okay. 400 pearl, 500, so 900. So 900, 810.
Although there are some spells that do require like gems and stuff, so I don't know if that's something you want to keep track of.
Honestly, I'm. We'll buy the gem if we need it. That's my opinion. All right, so we added that, and then is Wind Fan a magical thing, or is it?
Wind Fan? Yeah,
Yep.
it's a magical item.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and Goggles of the Night. They're both two magical items that he found in there.
Okay. If you need any of this stuff, Jack, just let me know. I'm just adding it to the, just tossing it in the inventory for now.
Gotcha.
Kind of cool. 2 bolts of undead slaying. Okay. I don't see that. Bolts of undead slaying. I guess we don't have anybody that uses a crossbow anyways, eh?
No, we don't.
Okay. I cannot find that in the item, so I'm just gonna lazily lazily not add it.
Okay, that's fine.
Seems like a very useful thing in a campaign where you're killing a vampire, so a little unfortunate.
Yeah, it would be better if we had a crossbow bolt person, but we don't.
Yeah.
All right.
Good. Can we just take a quick bio? I want to grab a drink and use the bathroom.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
Excellent. Excellent. Jack, what about you? You back?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Maybe you'll have some better luck later when you don't get like knocked out sleeping. That was
Yeah.
a bit crazy with that guy. All right, so you make your way out of the or you're starting to make your way out, and Mordekainen says, Well, it looks like our next move is to go to the castle itself. If I'm to understand the parameters of your mission, two of your last of your items, or some of your items that you need is in the castle, so we'll need to make a raid on it. I don't suggest that we go there at the moment, though. We're a bit beaten up, to put it mildly. I don't think we'll find much rest inside the castle. I know this isn't the most ideal place, but this might make a good resting spot.
I must agree. I mean, we've cleared out the cave, so it is a secluded entrance.
Indeed, a very secluded entrance. We'll have a good be able to watch that entrance and make sure no one sneaks up on us. We've explored all of this cave and see that it's got no other entrances. That would be my vote, but I will defer to your judgment.
It sounds good to me. What do you think, Jack? You're already asleep?
Already asleep.
There we go. Perfect.
Well, I thought that one didn't require sleep. He must have still be having the effects of that sleep spell.
Oh, I just wake up after a battle like that. I'm gonna need it.
Fine. And someone looks like, fine, I'll take first watch. He comes over and kind of stands like up against the wall, kind of leans up against the wall. Well, get your sleep. I'm not just standing here for my health. So, let's see. It's getting close to, it was on the verge of nightfall anyways, because it took you guys a while to get from Vallaki to this place anyways, so... you guys were on the verge of nightfall anyway, so it wasn't like it was going to be long before the night came.
Oh.
Okay, so let's determine while we're able to determine who's doing watch order. Stumbleduck's taking the first watch.
I can take the second. That's fine.
Okay. Bearlock will take second. Pigwin will take third. Mordecane in fourth. And Zach fifth. So let me roll any encounter possibilities. I'll roll with disadvantage since you guys are secluded and unlikely to be easily found. Alright. Ooh, that's a good thing I rolled with disadvantage. Alright, so nothing happens during Stumbleduck's run. Okay, but something does happen during Bearlack's run.
Oh no!
Let's see. It could be a nothing. Let's just see what's happening here. Let's see.
It's optimistic.
Nope. I roll a D12 and a D8. So, Bearlack, while you were kind of like awake and walking around and kind of keeping yourself busy, you notice that there is a hidden bundle kind of like tucked away in this corner. Like maybe somebody dropped a pouch, but there's a hidden bundle down there. When you open it up, you notice that it's got a small pouch of coins, about 50 gold coins, that's just somebody lost their coin pouch, essentially, from maybe one of the people that was brought in here. So, yep, that's all there was. That's all that encounter was.
Great, I'll take more of those.
Right?
Those are good encounters.
Okay, so... So the rest of your shift goes just fine. And then we'll do Pigwin. Hers goes just fine. And that one is just fine. Now we're down to Zach's. All right. The rest of the night goes just fine, and Zach, you're there to whenever the sun starts peeking up over the horizon. You're able to wake everybody up and get them up. All right. So with that, you guys prepare your way back down the wall here, back down to the base of the waterfall, and make your way back across the water to the road. And Mary's gone. So as you make your way across the road, and you start making your way back across the bridge, you are stopped again in your tracks by the sight of what looks like a shambling humanoid coming your direction.
Oh no.
It seems to be a lone zombie that's got
Plus
looks like
it's
an
full of them.
envelope in its hand.
Okay. I vote Stumbleduck cautiously approaches. Does it look like it's approaching with intent or just like coming at us?
It's just slowly shambling towards you, yes.
Ooh,
Its
artificers.
arm outstretched with that note in its hand.
Okay.
One's like couple of steps and then it'll stop, and then it'll take a couple more steps and then it'll stop, and a few more steps as it lurches forward, getting to about midway across the bridge.
Yeah, I'll definitely nominate Stumbleduck to pick that up.
So Stumbleduck comes around. He's got his axes out ready to attack this thing. This thing comes up, and as it comes up, it starts to collapse onto the ground, and so it's crawling with this note in its hand. With one arm, it's kind of pulling itself, dragging itself forward, the note out hand. And as soon as Stumbleduck grabs the note, it suddenly, as though it's lost its will to live, it just kind of collapses to the ground.
Nice.
Hey, it's from Mr. Fancy Pants. He shows you the back of it. It's got the same seal as that original letter.
Okay. Let's open it.
All right, and so when you open it, Stumbleduck hands it to you, and what it says is the following: "My friends, let's do away with these theatrics. You know that it is I that brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you to dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarovich." This cannot bode well. It means Strahd has been keeping track of our progress and knows that we were headed to his domain anyways.
Yes. However, it does provide a very convenient way to open the front door, at which point we can start murdering our way to where we need to go.
Indeed.
Had we found any secret entrances? I can't remember. We didn't ever really find anything.
Yeah. You've never been to the castle, so all you know is there is potentially a teleportation device to get out of the castle. You don't know anything about the castle, like secret entrances.
Yeah, and when we were in the Amber Temple, the model castle that we spent a lot of time reviewing, and I think there were plans as well. Anyways, we didn't see any kind of locations that seemed to identify a secret entrance or anything like that.
No, the castle walls seem to be pretty solidified. The castle itself kind of sits on a separate peak from the mountain, so that the bridge or the drawbridge kind of like dangles over a cliff. So there's no real way for people to get into it without going across the drawbridge. It's pretty well fortified against attacks.
Okay. Hmm. I should have got conjure woodland animals and just conjure up, what is it, the pixies that can cast fly. Yeah, I should have done that. We could have just flown over the walls. Not cheesy at all. Yeah,
If
what are you
he's
thinking, Jack?
inviting
I mean,
us, though, it would be okay to go in the front door, I suppose. That means the drawbridge will be down, at least.
I agree. I think that's our most expedient path of entry. I don't want to actually take him up on the having a meal part. I think that would be unwise.
Indeed. Indeed. He says your path will be clear, or a safe one. It must mean that he is holding back his minions. All I can say is that if we don't accept his offer, he'll most likely sick his minions on us, more than we have seen.
I agree. I suspect too, when we don't follow his directions in the castle, that safe passage will change quickly.
Indeed, indeed. So I say we should go take the fight to him and see if we can't find these items you're needing, and then.
I'm in complete agreement. Tally ho and all that.
All right. Sumbleduck says, "Fine, whatever. As long as we're done talking, let's go. I've got some stuff to kill."
Let's do it.
All right, so you guys start heading down the road. I'll load that.
Holy shit. I can literally create meal in here. Holy shit.
What'd you do? What'd you do, Jack?
No, I just saw something called like returning weapon. I'm just reading it and I'm just like, holy shit, I can create meal here if I wanted to. This is outrageous.
Yeah, the
Fuse
artificer
weapon,
can use
returning weapon. I can literally create meal here.
Yeah, there's
That's
already a
fucking
few weapons like that will reappear in the person's hand after they throw it.
Sheesh. I'll be slacking on collateral. Tell us we're being shot. No, I haven't read you. Oh, I can just like make magic items, or do I need like a feat for that?
I think I would have to look at the artificer. It's been a while since I've seen that, but I'm assuming it's kind of like using your craft stuff to make things.
I mean, obviously there has to be like a limit. I can't just crap out magical item after magical item. I guess I'll need proper materials to create a magic item.
No, there is a process to it, and we'll have to go look over that offline once we get done here. But yeah, there is a process to it, so it takes time and resources. Not something you'll be able to really get into while you're in the middle of taking on Strahd here, at least.
Replicate. That's fucking. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! There's so many options. Shit.
All right. Where did we go? Okay, there we are. All right. So you leave the bridge and start heading back down the main road to the castle. So the main road to the castle leads back up around these mountains, around these hills. You can see the castle in the distance. When you get to this particular intersection, you see that black carriage again with its door hanging open, the carriage pointing towards towards the castle. The horses kind of give you a little whinny as though they're ready to take off.
I want to just keep walking. I don't like the idea of being in a confined space if we get jumped.
Sure. All right. So you continue heading down the road, the ever winding road that kind of cuts through these hills as you make your way up to the castle. As though the skies above the castle themselves are, just aware of their positioning. The sky seems to get darker and rain starts to fall. As you approach the castle, thunderbolts seem to be kind of like coming down around the castle as you get up to the castle entrance here.
Ooh, gonna make my call lightning extra effective.
Indeed. All right. So this is where the fun comes in with Castle Ravenloft. All right, there it is.
I imagine this is gonna be another big boy to load.
No, not really. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why this particular map is the one it takes forever, but when it loads in and out of it, this one just takes a while. But the castle itself doesn't take that long.
Just gonna go get some cashews while we're waiting.
Sure.
You gain a +1 bonus to your armor class while wielding the shield. Repulsive shield? Or have to manage inventory. Why isn't it working? Shield.
Okay. So
I'm back, by the way.
that's all right.
Yes.
2 SP3. Okay, so this is kind of like the castle as you approach, what you're seeing. Lightning bolts and stuff like that as you approach. Sky's all darkened. Alright. The drawbridge is open, so you guys can easily cross the drawbridge.
Awfully convenient.
Indeed, like I said, he seems to be waiting for us.
You won't know what hit him.
I think he's going to. He literally might hit us twice. But yeah, you can't take us. That's all. We're so powerful.
Keep that confidence, my friends.
Indeed.
No.
Alright.
I mean, yes, indeed.
Zach is like, no, can't tell me what to do.
I don't wanna.
I'll be scared even if you don't. I don't care if you don't like it or not. I'm scared.
Okay,
God,
so as you cross the bridge and kind of make your way inside, the drawbridge itself starts to raise behind you as you enter.
Yeah, that's kind of funny watching that.
Yeah. All right. So, in front of you, the door to the place stands slightly ajar. The main double doors stand slightly ajar. There are pathways that head off to the right and to the left, though.
We got yeah, okay. We did have the are we able to see the overall layout of the grounds? Because we did spend quite a bit of time reviewing that thing.
Yeah, so you know that there is a stable in the back. There's like a chapel in the back as well, an overlook area back here. One thing that you did see that there was a back door area back here, to back door to the castle, like a side door. But other than that, there's the main door up front.
I don't like the idea of main door.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, so looking at the prophecy, I see a figure on a balcony. So let's not go to the balcony. Ideally. No reason to tempt no reason to tempt fate or tempt prophecy. What do you think, Jack? I kind of want to go to the left. Maybe take a quick look at the stable and go on through that side door.
That's cool.
Okay. Alright, so you guys make your way around the side here of this large courtyard.
Did not see the gate.
Yeah, so there seems to be a portcullis that is closed here.
I'm just looking up a spell here. I guess heat level doesn't actually make it molten.
No, it just burns whoever's holding it, makes them drop their weapon, that kind of thing. But I mean, it's a portcullis that might be able to be opened. It's not sealed or anything necessarily. It's just down.
Stumbleduck, we need your brawn.
I can do this. I can handle it. So he runs
Oh.
over to the door, or to the
I cast-
portcullis.
I cast guidance on him first.
All right. So I'll have him do a athletics strength check here. Ooh.
Big money.
Even with the guidance, he's not going to do that. He pulled something. I pulled something in my back. Aye. That did not go well.
Back.
I think I soiled myself.
TMI.
Yeah. Okay, I'll cast guidance on Zach.
You can do this, buddy. Don't pull a hernia.
Wait, what am I doing? I was reading the book of my new artificer spells. What am I doing again?
You're gonna try to lift the portcullis.
You want me to lift it? Okay, sure.
Can Stumbleduck assist him?
I've got to change my britches.
Or how about if I help him? Does he get any bonus
you
for
can
that?
help. If you help, he gets advantage on it.
Let's do it.
I'm not using that one. That dice is cursed. Okay.
Where was my help when I was pooing myself?
I had that much faith in you, Stumbleduck.
I don't like to think. Okay, I got a
athletics check. You can do that.
Okay, hang on.
So add in your athletics modifier there.
Athletics, where's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Nice.
24? Okay, yeah. So you easily get that, get it up so that that portcullis comes up and you guys can easily make your way through as he's holding it up. Okay.
Yes, we have a new tank in the party. Just a
I think
big
you were always supposed to be the tank. You just didn't act like it.
I have no idea.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Or wrestle me right now.
Just wrestle,
I cannot
brah.
wrestle you, but like I said,
Oh, yeah,
I'm dealing with something at the moment.
Yeah, I'll take care of that later.
All right,
That's
so
my
you make your way
artificial
around to the stables, and there's another portcullis that looks like it's heading towards the courtyard area. But there's the wooden door to the back of the building there.
Excellent. Out of pure curiosity, and having played many single-player PlayStation games and whatnot, I want to check out this stable because it's totally the kind of place where there'd be like a collectible.
All right.
100%. Before I open the door, I want to have a listen. Make sure there's not some raging undead monstrosity growling in there.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta do a check to see if there is something in there.
Oh, okay. Perception though, I guess.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, do a perception check for me.
17.
Yeah, you don't hear anything in there, so.
Okay. Stumbleduck, I want you to go in first.
He waddles over. Okay, I think I got it. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give it a nice a big push on that. All right.
Don't pop your hernia.
I'll try not to. Thank you for asking. And
No
you got a
problem.
20. Okay, so yeah, he just pushes the door open and opens up the thing here. Inside, you see another kind of black carriage, very similar to the one that the horses were pulling, and it's a little bit of Strahd stuff, here and there, but doesn't seem to be anything else of importance in there.
In the carriage, like I'll just pop the door open. Is there anything of interest in the carriage?
This one actually seems to be kind of like most of it is actually burnt. So this one looks like an old carriage that had been burnt and then just kind of stored away. So all of the insides, the fabrics and stuff is all kind of burned away.
Okay. Just in case he ever thinks to use it, I'm going to cut the brake lines. Anyways, yeah. What do you think, Zach? Time to go in the door?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And these artificer spells are OP. Jesus.
I've only heard good things about the Artificer.
I see why now. Oh my god.
I am going to prepare Frostbite once that door is open in case there's anything nasty looking on the other side.
Okay.
Green flame blade? What is that? Oh my god. This is an amazing class. Yeah, fucking werewolf. Artificers, where's that?
How many affixes can you get to your character? Paladin, werewolf, vampire, artificer.
Okay.
That would be a Dungeon Master's Guild's nightmare.
Yeah, kind of. So.
Ooh, I can learn guidance too.
All right.
Nice.
So you open the door expecting to see something, but luckily. There's nothing in here but what seems to be kind of like an old kind of like office area. So basically what you see in here is... Oh, where'd you go? Okay, so I need floor.
Nigel.
That is 23. So dim light filters through a dust-caked window in the eastern wall. A door next to the window, of course, leads into the courtyard, which you just came through. Everything in this room is coated with dust, including a large, heavy table in the center of the floor. A thick book lies upon an open desk with an inkwell and a quill next to it. There's a broken door in the north wall, and a staircase in the south wall plunges into darkness, so it heads down. On each side of the staircase, a skeletal figure draped in gleaming chainmail stands sagging at attention, holding a rusty halberd.
Okay. Like, are they...
So on both sides, they're just kind of like tied up against the wall and kind of sagging there, as though they're supposed to be guarding, but they're not really actual skeletons. Like they're just somebody has put a skeleton in chainmail and kind of like stitch together its pieces.
A literal inanimate skeleton.
Yep.
Gotcha. Um,
Wait.
what's in the contents of the book on the desk?
Yeah. Okay, so the ancient book is weathered and brittle, but you see that at the top of each page is scribed the message, "Please register for your own convenience and that of your next of kin." The book is more than half filled with names, all of which are illegible from so much time of just sitting there.
Gotcha. Okay. Presumably, I don't know if you want me to make a roll for it or anything, but presumably, this seems like a wedding signature book. Be my guess.
It does seem like a guest book, yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll sign my name.
All right.
Yep.
So it's very difficult because the book is a bit brittle, but you're able to get your name on the
No,
paper.
apparently.
The only legible name on the paper.
And I'm gonna write underneath it, "Best of luck to the newlyweds." ... Now that that's over, are there, with a cursory glance at the table and opening the drawer, shuffling around, do there appear to be any documents of note?
Nope. Everything else is just an empty desk besides these items here.
Items? You mean just
The
the
books, the book and the quill
Oh, okay.
and the ink. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Where do you want to go, Zach? You want to go down, or you want to open the door?
Yeah. There's a broken door on the right, just to the right of the door you just came in.
Oh, yeah, let's do the door, I guess.
I'm on the same page. Once again, Frostbolt prepared, sending the meat bags up front.
Okay. And let's see. I need to open that map up so I can see. Okay. All right. So Zach is up there opening the door, and as he opens the door, you can see broken furniture and torn clothes are strewn about this particular 30-foot or 20-foot by 40-foot room. Dim light comes from a pair of dirt-caked windows in the northeast corner. A narrow staircase with no railing ascends along the north wall.
This is suspiciously not OSHA compliant. Born Cannon knows what's up. I guess I imagine there's no items of import in this room after a quick cursory glance.
Yeah, it's just torn clothes and broken furniture and stuff along the wall here. It's
Okay.
boards essentially at this point.
Zach, before getting too far off course, I might say, why don't we head downstairs? Because the prophecy did say, find the mother, she who gave birth to evil, and somewhere we found out she was in the basement.
Yeah, so she would be. They were talking about her crypt. You figured out that she was talking about. I think if I remember right, Van Richten helped you with that clue.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you down with that, Zach? We'll head down.
Totally, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So that goes down. I need that map. Okay, so that goes up to.
If I recall correctly, excuse me, it's we need the head of the dragon, and we need the sword, if I recall, and the mechanobot, if we can, and Mad Maggie's daughter. Am I missing anything?
I don't think you are. I think you got it all. Okay, so there is the staircase. When you head down the staircase, it's a very long staircase that heads down deeper and deeper into the castle a little bit here. It's pretty much straight down to this area. When you make it down to the bottom of the steps, you can see a very long hallway here.
I was gonna say, isn't that the guy from the not the prophet, the bishop?
The bishop. So that actually is coming up. Or so basically, when you get to the bottom of the steps, you kind of like spake your way in here. Off to the left, you can see that there is a kind of a room full of wine barrels. But to the right, you see a couple of doors, and out of this first door comes a mongrel folk that you're not familiar with. He kind of comes forward with his light out, and let me go to this real quick. That was 62. Okay. So basically, you see him approaching you, and I'll give you a good visual with the image in chat here.
Okay. Just to be 100% on the same page, he was not one of the ones we saw in.
No, but he's definitely a mongrel folk, and he is approaching you with kind of hunched over. He kind of looks a little bit like a bear or like a wolf kind of like man, but he has one foot that is like a duck's foot, or some sort of rooster or something foot, webbed foot on his left side. He approaches. He's holding the lantern up at you very, very tight. What are you doing down here? You're supposed to be meeting with the master upstairs.
Do you want to take this, Zach, or you want me to take it? Is there?
Master,
I think you're.
Invited you. He's got special rooms for you.
Well, you see, Cyrus, we've heard tales.
I didn't say my name was Cyrus.
Sorry. Okay, my bad. You see, we've heard tales of such a creature as yourself down here. And, believe it or not, we just had to meet you. We absolutely had to meet you. In fact, looky here, I've got a little gift for you. And I take out.
He kind of, while you're doing this, he's kind of cocking his head like a dog a little bit, kind of looking at you. You got a gift for me?
Oh, yes, a very, very good gift. But I just, I have no problems giving you the gift, but I want you to promise to answer a few of our questions if I give you the gift.
Oh, I can answer your questions, all right, as long as you promise to go back to your rooms that the master wants you to be in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right,
okay.
What questions do you have for old Cyrus Bellevue?
I'll give him I'm going to give him 50 gold pieces to really incentivize this guy. And
you see him kind of like chew on him a little bit. What do I want this for? And he kind of tosses it to the ground. It's can't eat it.
God damn. Okay, well, I'll pick it up. I ain't leaving this here then. What can I give him that would be really good? I really want to want to pamper this guy so we get some good info. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna take some water out of my flask. I'll turn around, take some water out of my flask. I'm gonna cast Shape Water, and I'm gonna create a little. I'm gonna create a little mongrel shape out of that water, and it's just gonna kind of move and just make it look like it's breathing and whatnot. And I turn around and say, "Aha! This is the real gift. Look at how intricate it is, and it's one of your folk."
He's kind of like looking at it, sniffing it, looks at you. What is it good for?
Eating.
Really?
Yes, it's delicious.
So he grabs it and tries to stuff it in his mouth. It's just water.
God damn, this guy's a hard sell.
Listen, you gave me something. I thought you were gonna ask questions.
Yes. So much for buttering him up. Yes, well, we wanted to pay respects to his mother's crypt before going to our rooms. Would you know where that is?
The master's mother's crypt. He would not
Yes.
be pleased if you did not go back to your room. I suggest you go there. He will give you a personal tour. I can take you to your room.
I'm gonna use persuasion. I'm gonna try persuasion, and What's that?
I use my new guidance on you.
Ooh, I like it. I'm gonna use persuasion to convince him that Strahd has already told us to pay our respects there before going to our rooms.
All right, roll a
Oh,
perception
nice.
or a persuasion check.
18 plus what is it? 1d4 for the guidance.
I'm gonna do it on my dice. For some reason the button's not working. Come get into my hand. Thank you. That is a 3.
Nice. So 21.
Aye. So he looks at you for a second, and then he's like, If the master has told you where to go, then you should know the way there. Why are you asking me?
He told us to ask you.
Did he now?
Yes.
See. I can give you directions. And he turns
Thank you
and
so much.
points at this door over here. You'll want to go in that door.
And then?
Follow the corridor and down the stairs.
And then?
From there, it should be self-explanatory as you're in the catacombs.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you kindly, Cyrus. I mean,
Cyrus.
unnamed. Okay.
I said it
I've
before.
said-
My name is Cyrus Bellevue.
Cyrus Belvedere? Thank you. Thank you.
Belvedere. What's
Yes.
a Belvedere?
You.
Cyrus Bellevue.
Yes, Cyrus Belvedere. Nice to meet you.
I can't even get my name right here. I'm just kind of grumbling. Don't forget
Before
it's that way. And he points to that door again. And then you see him
Excellent.
go into his own door, and he slowly closes the door behind him, still kind of looking at you.
Yeah. Part of me is tempted to just barrel in there and render him incapacitated and tie him up, but seems a little chaotic evil.
So at the end
What do
of
you
the
think,
hallway,
Zach?
there's actually a double door. That I don't know what happened to my door, but there should be a double door here.
What do you think, Zach? We head right down to the crypt.
Yeah, sure.
A little scared for not actually meeting Strahd. I don't know how much time we have, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So this door is where you want to go, the one that he pointed at.
Yep.
Okay.
God forbid he's tricking us, but anyways.
Okay. Yeah. So at the end of the hall, you can see that there is a staircase over here.
Let's take it.
What was my marching order?
Meat bags.
Okay.
Casters. Big one.
Okay. All right. So as Zach and Stumbleduck make their way into the hallway, do a perception check, Zach.
Perception. Where is my perception? Here it is. Last persuasion. Why is it not showing up where the P's are? Oh, it's nothing. Okay.
It's a trap.
It probably is. I got a 1.
Oh dear God.
Back to 1s, baby.
So
Did you take luck?
You
Did you
make
take
your
luck?
way into that room, and as you do, basically, let's see how this works. Okay, so as you guys here, because I'm assuming Zach, you're wearing full plate armor.
Yes. That's my dad.
plate armor at least, and so Stumbleduck and Pigwin actually. That's going to be enough weight. So as 400 pounds of pressure is applied to this area, the 10-foot square here. So that basically it triggers a trap, and basically this 4 squares goes flying upwards as an elevator trap starts. So basically, Zach, Stumbleduck, and Pigwin disappear upwards as that floor rises up. You have seconds to try to figure out what to do here as this thing is rising upward towards a ceiling.
Wait, so we're on an elevator and it's currently going upwards?
Yep, it's going
I
up.
jump off and you levitate.
You can't. There's walls all around you. You can't jump off.
That's gay.
So, like, it's going to crush them to the ceiling, or it's just like
It looks like it. It's heading straight towards the ceiling, gonna crush into the ceiling.
roll away?
Okay.
What is my most powerful attack?
Actually,
Break
okay.
these
So
rolls.
also, okay. So there's also a a bit of sleeping gas is pouring into that area as well. So we're gonna do a Constitution saving throw.
You're a poopy head.
It's the trap, not me.
Poopy head.
So Constitution saving throw.
Come again to my hand.
Okay, so Stumbleduck stays awake. Pigwin.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Pigwin falls unconscious. Okay. What was your Constitution saving throw?
Mine was +5, so in total 23.
Okay, so
Nice.
you stay awake as well. As
Yay.
this thing continues to move upwards, up this 170-foot tall shaft, it's moving up and down. You can hear the gears turning and everything. Stopping just beneath. Each creature inside has 1 turn to act before the compartment comes to a dead stop. Character whose actions. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So it stops. So we're inside the. Basically, you're inside this caged. Because basically two iron portcullises came down on both sides of you, and then they started rising up into the air. So this actually stops on which floor?
Oh my god.
I'm too young to die.
Not good, guys. Not good.
Yeah, they're on another floor entirely now.
There's one way to have a TPK. It's split the party.
Let's see, which floor are they on?
So this is basically just one action to get out of here. Does that involve a bonus action, or is just one action?
Just a second. Let me finish this real quick. Get you the right
I'm
spot.
trying to see what my strongest attack is to break through these walls, and just yeet myself out of here.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold up a second. Boots of Winding Path. As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Ah, damn it! I can't see anything, can I?
Well, it's just like a portcullis, like grates.
You must have occupied that space sometime during the current turn. And we're just in this tiny box right now, right?
Correct. So.
I'll catch.
Well, couldn't you use it? Because you can see it, and you walked down the hall. So could you not?
I think I actually have to be like actively looking at it. All right, let me reread it. Spell action: you can teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. So yeah, it has to be a space I've already seen and I'm currently looking at the same time. I think, which is weird. Wait, wow. Yeah, it's kind of weird because if I already seen it, why would I need to look at it? As long as it's 15 feet from me.
What's the
Okay.
what's the name of it?
Boots of the Winding Path. The new thing I got for the Artificer class or Artificer. Artificer or Artificer?
I
Artificer.
think the first one.
Artificer, okay. Artificer's funner to say though. More simpler, but Artificer sounds more professional.
So the cage stops up here. Let me go get you guys. So yeah, the party is now split.
You don't have to. You don't have to be looking at the space, Jack. You just need to be able to see the space.
So would it be possible to use two of my arms touching two different of my companions and teleport us out of here? Or not teleport? Oh no, yeah, it literally says teleport.
So here's the problem, Jack. So this is where this spot right here is where the elevator has stopped. And so on one side you can see through the portcullis, you can see solid wall. On the other side you can see solid wall. So it looks like right now you are trapped. Pigwin is asleep. But you have to look around your surroundings first to figure out if you're completely trapped or not. Let's go back.
But that takes up an entire action, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, you're stopped at the moment, so it's not going to matter at the moment. So
could he have used his boots before the elevator went up, or?
What do you mean? Boots of teleport?
Yeah, like if he wanted to get out of the.
Oh yeah, before the thing left, obviously you could look through the bars and teleport outside. Is that what you're talking about?
If he wants to do it, I don't know.
I mean that would just leave Stumbleduck and Pigwin in there, and that wouldn't completely separate you guys if you wanted to do that.
What do you want to do, Jack? I have no strong sense either way because I mean either way we're 3 in one, 2 in the other kind of thing.
Would it be possible to like put my hand on a companion so when I use this ability it come with me, or would they just not come with me?
I think it's just a single person can use it. You can't really take other people with you, I don't think.
Because I don't want to go by myself and leave you guys behind, but then again, if you guys can get out of it, then I'll just die too, and that's pointless. I'm trying to think if there's a way I could also save you.
You guys, they're not dead. They're not dead. They're just up there trapped.
Do you only have 1 point in Artificer? Like one level, sir?
I have several. I have 7. Why do you ask?
Oh, I was just curious. I didn't realize like your whole character kind of pivoted, because I was like, isn't that a 6th level thing? But I get you now. I get you.
I think. I also have spider climb. Can that help? Can I climb my way out of here?
Not if you're in the cage. The cage, like I said, has.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna use Yeah, I'm gonna teleport myself out of here.
Okay, so you teleport out before it goes flying up there, leaving Stumbleduck and Pigwin, who gets knocked out by the gas.
Natural reflex.
So you guys aren't completely split up. Okay. So Stumbleduck and Pigwin are by themselves up there. I will do some secrets rolls and see if they figure their way out, but for now you're separated from them. So what you can see is you can see up the shaft now. You can see that the elevator stops a few floors above you.
There must. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Do I see anything like attached to the elevator, like rope I can break to help to get the elevator down?
No, because you're looking at it from the bottom. You did hear on the other side of this wall, you heard the sound of the counterweight coming down in this area over here to the right, behind the wall.
Yeah, I'll let you investigate that then, please.
I will join him doing that. Why don't we cast guidance on one another?
Ooh, I like it. All right.
And that's perception or investigation?
Investigation or perception, depends on how physical you want. If you're just looking at it, it's perception. If you're doing an active kind of like searching for stuff, it's investigation.
I rolled a 2 for the guidance, and my investigation will be a 16. What did I get for guidance from you, Berlek?
Well, I think you would just roll it for yourself. You know, so your 2 would be
Oh.
yours. My
Oh,
1
so
would
18.
be
Okay.
yeah.
So 18 in total then.
That is really darn good. I got an 11, so
This is what happens when you roll real dice, not these shitty digital ones.
yeah,
I swear, these things are set up for us to fail these damn digital dice. We need a digital jail.
buddy.
So, yeah. So all you can see is there's a solid wall here. You're unable to. It's just a solid wall. You're unable to actually get to the other side of this wall.
And there's no
Sure.
buttons or
Yeah.
anything
I
as
can
such.
break the wall, right?
It's a pretty thick wall. I mean, you can try breaking the wall.
Oh, thicker. That ain't
Now
gonna be right.
Now I kind of want you just to try it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have anything that can give my melee some extra oomph. This time, hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends. The weapon gleams with astral radiance. Nah, that's not right. I have something that adds like something like an infusion. Let me read in my. Let's see here. Fuck, man, I really don't have anything. It just does an extra flare. It doesn't really add any melee damage. Screw it. I'm just gonna see if I can destroy the wall with my. I don't even have an axe or anything. I just have a sword. Screw it. I hit it with my sword. I wonder if I can add
Okay.
divine. Can I add divine smite to that? Is that possible? When you hit melee,
Not really.
when you hit with a melee weapon, you can expend one.
Yeah,
Looks like it has to be
I'll
a
let you do
target.
I'll let you do the damage, extra damage with the divine smite.
Okay, so when you 2d8 plus 2d6. Okay, this is gonna take a while. D6, 2d6. Where are my 2d6s? Okay. So that is 1, 6. 12, okay. And then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then what was it, D4? Okay, 24, 25. And then that's a 1, so I think 26 in total, if I did my math right.
Yeah,
confusing a lot.
you do a decent like little chunk in the wall, but you can tell that this is going to take hours of hitting it to get all the way through. The only thing you can kind of see is a small hole. You can see the counterweight, which is a giant block of stone on the other side of the wall.
I wonder if I made like a hole in the wall, would I be able to to squeeze like a fire spell into it to like burn or rupture the counterweight things?
So you're kind of looking. So the counterweight is like a giant stone that's like big enough to fit in this area here, like a huge giant stone. So it's probably not being held up by ropes, but probably by chains.
I think what we should do here, Jack, is let's actually head down because presumably we should find that counterweight and probably the mechanism to deal with it. And maybe that can help our companions.
So the counterweight is right here. You can clearly see it through the hole that you made. There's a big stone right here. So
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
We had actually made a hole. Okay.
Made a small hole, like a little peering hole. You can see the counterweight.
And do we see what's holding it up? Sorry.
No, you just see the counterweight. You can't see the top of the counterweight. You can just see the smooth stone of the counterweight.
Okay. What can I do about that?
Mordekainen says, I think we're focusing on the wrong task here of trying to get the counterweight. I think we're expending too much effort on that. I think probably we'll have to go up and find them.
I will listen to you, oh Metakainen.
Hey, I started. I'm not gonna stop. No, I'm just kidding. I'll follow suit.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
I hate
All
to
right,
see
fair
you
enough.
bend your sword by doing that enough time, blunting it on the wall.
This wall is now my rival.
You have a sworn enemy, a wall. I see.
I'll show you one day, wall.
Jack
Shout.
dies. Jack dies, comes back as a revenant, and his sworn foe is the wall.
The wall.
You just see the Revenant
I have
punching the
my
wall
revenge.
for eternity. Just punching.
Yeah.
Avengers come in. Like, why are you punching this wall? Eons ago.
So-
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's knock on the door to Cyrus. Let's see if we can play this guy anymore.
Okay. So you knock on the door, but you don't hear an answer.
Frickin' Cyrus. All right. Whatever.
I mean,
We'll
it's
leave
not
him be, I
locked. You
guess.
can go in.
What do you want to do, Jack?
Why do we need to see her again?
Well, I'm just wondering if we can get some directions. Like, hey, where does that elevator lead?
Sure.
Okay. Let's head on in.
Okay. So
You lead the way, Zach.
you open the door and you see that Cyrus is busy grabbing some stuff from the table and like he's cooking, preparing a dinner. In front of him, there seems to be a pot kind of sitting in there that he is had a big kind of like a stirring thing for it. It's a big bubbling pot, but every once in a while you'll notice that there seems to be as he comes kind of makes his way back to the pot, you see kind of a hand of a zombie raising out of it, and you see him grab the big stirring stick and beat the hand back. No! Go back in! You're not done yet. Smacking it, knocking it back in. Good food.
I ask cautiously, are you the one preparing the feast for us?
No, that's not my department. This is my food. I can't have any.
Fair enough. I do need to have a word with you, Cyrus.
Did you go down that hallway like I told you to?
Well, yes. However, you failed to mention the trap.
Oh, did I?
Can
Can
you
I-
explain yourself?
I said the master wouldn't like it if you didn't go straight to your room. You should have listened.
Murder.
Yeah, you know what? Fine. Screw
Oh.
this guy, honestly. Frostbite.
Shit, I didn't think you were
Ah,
right
what are you
with that.
doing? Don't hurt Cyrus.
You deserve it. You bleep 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 bleep.
Oh, damn, you
Alright.
definitely had enough when you started agreeing with me.
Okay.
Shit.
Let's see.
On 15.
Yeah.
I don't know what
let
to do. I
me-
need somebody to be my moral conscience.
Okay, so let me see. Con 15. What was his?
Oops, wrong button.
Let me find him. He is a mongrel folk. Yeah, it's
I have a very low bar for killing things in Strahd's castle. A very low bar.
Okay, so he made the con save.
Son of a bee.
Let's see.
He's going to take no damage.
Okay, and that will start an encounter though. 1 second here. Let me put him on here.
Probably rolled too early.
And then
That's so cool. I can do that. Oh my god, I love this class.
okay. So,
Where's my fucking? Oh, here it is.
all right, roll some initiatives for me. It'll just be the three of you.
God, I can't see that.
Got a whopping 7.
9.
9. Okay.
Where the? Why is this? Rebel.
All right. What did you guys roll? I'm sorry, I didn't save it for some reason.
9.
You rolled a 9 for Zach, and then what was Barrelak?
7.
7. Okay. All right. Okay, so Cyrus is up. You sent a spell at me. Why are you doing that for? Let me go. Don't hurt Cyrus. And he runs and kind of cowers in the corner over here.
He's not fighting back.
Nope, he's not fighting back. He just kind of cowers in the corner because you're blocking his exit. Zach, you're up.
I don't know. I don't. I don't like killing things that don't fight back. It's kind of not fun. It's just slaughter. I don't know, Bear. Like, yeah, you sure you want to do this? I know it's weird for me to say this, but he's not really fighting back.
Um.
And look, bro, I'm just gonna say it. If you want to marry this guy, you can go ahead. I'm all for it. But at the same time, if this really is that murder and not killing somebody, I'm not gonna help. But I won't stop you either. It's up to you, buddy.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna teach him a little lesson with some beating. I'm just gonna beat on him. That's the plan.
Really changed.
We're just gonna rough him up. I mean, what can I say, man? We're in Strahd's castle. Nothing good happens here.
Being in Barovia has really changed. It really traumatized you. You're about to get my hole-in-one background.
Look, I am. What am I? True neutral? Honestly,
I'm not judging. I'm just saying I like it. It's funny. It's kind of like a character progression. It's like normal for you to get traumatized where we are because it's a very traumatizing place. It definitely will change your character.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say change. I mean, I'm just, everybody gets a little beating. Neutral.
Sometimes you just deserve a beatdown.
It's true. Especially if you are disturbing the balance by being a minion of evil.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Next up is Mordekainen. So Mordekainen is just going to. Here, I can fix this problem. I'll just put him to sleep. How about that?
Sure.
Or if you want to beat on him, we'll let you do that. I'll just stand by and I'll pull out my spell book, and he's kind of like, just doing some research.
Is sleep a spell slot? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to think the bag back here.
I just tell him, save your spells. I'll cast fists.
Cast fists, then.
Yep.
It's your turn, Barrelak.
All right. It's 2 damage bludgeoning. I'm gonna hit him with the Gulthias, I guess.
Okay.
Why does it have a 1d6 and a 1d8 on it?
Depends on if you're using one-handed or two-handed. Two-handed is the higher. Assuming you don't have if you don't have a shield in the hand, then you're probably using 2 hands.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you freaking kidding me? I rolled a 1. Get here, you wily bastard. I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Roll a d20, see if something bad comes from that.
It's going to be really embarrassing. Imagine we die to this guy. Laughing.
Okay,
He's
nothing bad.
Right,
you just really miss. You kind of slam your staff against the wall as he ducks out of your way. Don't hit Cyrus!
You little bastard. You're going to get what's coming to you.
Okay, was that your only... You can only do the one action, right? Yeah, the one attack.
Yeah. I'm going to position myself such a way that if this little dude tries to move, he's getting a attack of opportunity.
So, while you're busy doing his attack on him, that zombie that he beat down starts to crawl its way out of the pod.
Okay. All right.
So it kind of climbs out of the pot, slumps to the ground, and stands back up and starts attacking Mordekainen here.
I'll leave him to you guys. I'll deal with Cyrus.
Alright, so it's going to do a slam attack against Mordekainen, which is going to miss. Oh no, actually that's going to hit. Dang. Alright, So, look at this. I was reading my book and this thing is on top of me. All right.
Take him out.
Cyrus then disengages. No, leave Cyrus alone. My dinner! And he runs after his dinner. He's gonna try to hit his dinner. No, he didn't disengage, but he's running towards his dinner.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Zach.
Maybe I can use persuasion on Berlek to get him to calm down.
Sure.
Berlek, how the hell did you make me the voice of reason? What's going on here?
I don't think I'm being unreasonable, honestly. This
Hurting
guy
him is fine. Murder, on the other hand, we got more important things to be taken care of right now than killing this dude. We got friends to save.
I never said I'd necessarily murder him. I was probably going to render him unconscious and tie him up, but
You hear yourself, Berlek? How dare you make me the voice of reason? I'm disgusted by myself right now. You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't like being the straight person, all right?
I do not see anything untoward this plan of action. This guy had it coming to him.
Is that your action of like this disagreement with
Yeah. All right, Berlek, look.
Meanwhile, the Monger folk is trying to grab his dinner and throw it back in the pot, and
we'll kill this zombie dude, Berlek, and we'll just leave this dude alone, and then we'll piss off and get our friends. All right, let's just all calm down.
I'm gonna keep beating on him.
Persuasion.
Yeah, unless you persuade me, I'm going to keep beating on him.
Holy shit. Give me 1 second. Let me see what my persuasion modifier is. Skills, persuasion is a 9, and I rolled a 20, so that's a 29. You gotta stop it, my guy. You gotta knock it off.
What do I need to roll against that?
So, I would have you roll a wisdom saving throw, see if you can...
I get pretty high, though. I got 29.
Yeah,
I was hoping for...
It's like, kind of like a grapple, you know.
I was hoping for a nat 20, but...
So,
okay.
No, he's gonna calm you down.
Fine.
How dare you make me be the good guy in this scenario? You should be ashamed of yourself.
It's your lucky day, Cyrus.
So as Mordecai steps back from the zombie, you see Cyrus grapple the zombie and toss it back into the pot. He grabs the stick and starts beating it down again. Stay in there, good. Stay in there. My dinner almost got away.
I look at him and I say, Cyrus, you cross us again, you're dead.
You see him kind of like ducking down behind the cauldron. I just do what the master tells me to.
I'm your new master, biatch. I'll even
friendly.
I shove Berlek at the door. Just come on, just get out of here already.
Screw this guy, man.
He's kind of like trying to keep the pot between you and him. He's kind of circling around behind it.
I whirl a persuasion to convince him to like behave next time.
Okay.
I'm sure that's gonna work.
I got 17.
Okay. All right. So. Yes, I'd be good. I just want to eat me dinner.
Yeah. I do the whole thing where like I pointed each of my eyes at him back and forth. Got my eyes on you.
There's a switch. There's a switch for the trap.
Oh, now we're talking. And where is that?
It's on the 2nd floor. There's a
lovely.
Secret in the hallway.
Okay. Well, anything else we should know?
There's a trap door in the top of the elevator shaft itself, too. They can get out there, but that's on the 4th floor.
And they're on the 4th floor right now.
They're on the 3rd floor. The top of it goes to the 3rd floor. I'm supposed to go collect them after they all pass out.
Okay. So we go to the 2nd floor. We flip the switch. The elevator comes back here.
It comes back down. Yes, that's how you reset it.
Okay. All right. And you're going to be a good little boy, have your dinner, and not leave this room, all right?
All
All
I'm
right,
leaving. I'm going to
Cyrus
the
will
Switch.
stay in the room.
Okay.
Dinner.
All right.
Early, you don't move your ass on. Come on, we got friends to save.
Yeah, we just found out some critical info here by our mafioso style beatdown. Can I do a quick insight to see if he's actually gonna stay in the room?
Yeah,
Like, did he come
absolutely.
off his
Go
good
for it.
run?
Actually, hold on.
Dirty
I
20.
have,
Yeah, he looks pretty scared of you.
All right, good. So,
Yeah.
as we're
He
leaving the
is-
room,
He is
Oh, yeah,
definitely
sorry.
like kind of down, kind of keeping his head and body behind the cauldron, kind of just peering up over and taking his stick and hitting his food every once in a while. But he is definitely trying to keep himself away from you.
okay. Yeah. As we're leaving the room, I'm gonna like quickly cock my head back at him, and then shape water on the pot, to make it like a really fierce-looking dragon coming out of that pot to really lay home like you
Jesus!
better listen.
Ah!
Yeah, there's more of that.
He starts beating up the dragon with the stick.
Getting severe burns from the boiling water. Yeah, there's more of that where it came from if you don't behave.
I'll leave her like
Filthy
behind.
druids is.
You know what? I totally stand by that, Jack. I stand by that. That guy, first of all, he serves Strahd. We're here to kill Strahd. It's like, it's like,
Yeah, we're here to kill Strahd, not every poor unfortunate soul that happens to follow him by choice or not.
oh, he's following him by choice. He deserves what he gets. He's like, he's like the guy that runs the gas chamber. He deserves it too. So, anyways, even though you're not the boss,
shit.
you get it too.
And
Anyway.
on that note, I think I need to end a little early today. What do you guys say to moving down to 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock Eastern time to get done a little earlier, so we're not getting too late?
Yeah, 7 would work for me. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I initially moved it back because I was thinking last semester I had class stuff that was going on until a little late, but this semester I don't, so I could start at 6 for.
So if you want to start at 6, that means I think it'll be 5 for me. So I think I can do. I might be like 10 minutes late because that's when I get home
We can
around
keep it at
4:30.
5:30 for you if you want, or 6:30
That's-
6:30.
That would be preferable, just so I can get so I can get my shower after work and hop right on. Thank you.
We'll just keep it as is then. No problem.
That works.
Okay.
Well, it's usually 7:30, isn't it? So we're bucking it down like a half an hour, right?
Well, 7:30 is what it is on Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the Central Time Zone, so it's 6:30. Where are you located, Jack?
I live in South Carolina.
Oh, so you're
Right
Eastern
now,
Standard Time.
Yeah, right now it's 10:05 for me.
Yeah,
so not 5:30. He's saying 7 p.m.
It would be 7 p.m. for
Oh,
you.
okay. That's why you guys live somewhere else. My bad.
No, you guys are both on Eastern Standard Time, so yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be 7 instead of 7:30 to start with.
That's
So
cool.
you'd be done at 10 instead of at 10:30.
Gotcha.
Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
Appreciate you guys working